Traffic is a word we use all the time in English, but it is not originally a term from England. It is a term that originates in Arab commerce. Tafriq was used by Arab merchants to describe toing and froing in the market looking for customers. Italian merchants heard the term, and eventually it found its way to the English language. Commerce was very important to Muhammad when he set up in Medina, and where shortly after laying the foundation for a mosque also opened a market. He found a dedicated open area and said to his community, "This is your market, and let no tax be levied on it." The mosque and the market were two important institutions that bound together the Ummah in Medina. Muhammad was also approached in situations of scarcity. For example, at a time when there was a famine, food prices were under pressure, food prices squeezed up, and many found they could no longer afford to buy as much food as they would like. His adherents approached Muhammad and asked him to put a cap on prices, but Muhammad resisted that suggestion. He explained to his adherents, prices are in the hand of God. Very early, Arab and Islamic markets came to be accustomed to competition policy and to rules for competing fairly. To this end, Muhammad also introduced a mutasib, a regulator, a supervisor of the marketplace, whose job it was to inspect weights, measures, to make sure customers were not cheated, and to give customers who thought they had been shortchanged an opportunity for complaint. The mutasib was able to withdraw the license for a trader to appear in the marketplace. Competition policy and market regulation were very important in early Islam. Muhammad's successors were resolved to make sure competition took place on fair terms. The second caliph, Umar, was known to whip merchants when he found that they would agree on prices and raise prices at the expense of customers. The fourth caliph, Ali, once spotted someone on the Medina market who had set up a stall and placed a fixed structure there that remained in place overnight. Ali told him he should take it down, because as Ali told that merchant, the marketplace is to us like the mosque. Whoever comes first can choose can sit wherever he chooses, until he leaves that place and someone else can take it. Over time, there were further guidelines for competition and fair trading in early Islam. All of these referred back to the examples set by the Prophet. One such guideline was an adamant, resolute stance against monopolies. Muhammad, according to a hadith, had said, "Whoever monopolizes is a sinner." So unfair trade practices not only were a form of cheating, they were also in contravention of the precepts of Islam. An aspect of fair pricing is that Islam also did not approve of hoarding goods. In a community, in a society where food supplies at times were scarce, it would be easy to exploit customers by hoarding grain, hoarding food, squeezing up prices. Hoarding goods in the interest of gouging, with the aim of gouging prices, also was banned in early Islam. Another innovative feature of early Islamic economic practice was a ban against insider trading. Insider trading is often associated with financial markets today, but in fact the concept already existed in early Islamic economics. It was customary, when a caravan approached a town, that scouts would go out, meet the caravan before it arrived, and strike deals with the caravan traders before they reached the marketplace. This practice was called talaki, and it was banned in early Islam. It was wrong because it took advantage of preferred information, of private information that was price sensitive. All trades were to take place in a public market where everybody had a chance to compete. Where, however, competition was possible, Islamic economists were very comfortable with price fluctuations. One notable example is the work of Ibn Taymiyyah, whose views on pricing I would like to quote. If people are selling their goods in a fitting manner, causing no injury, and the current price happens to rise because of scarcity of a good or on account of increased demand, then this is a matter for God. This is very much in keeping with the views originally expressed by Muhammad when he opened the market in Medina and where during a famine he had said, prices are in the hand of God.